we're going to be talking about finding research articles and getting them formatted so that you can use them to take notes for your research. So here are the steps for that. I'm going to walk you through each step. The first thing we need to do is find an article and make sure that it's from a reliable source. The way we're going to ensure that is to start by going to the library's website and getting onto the Opposing Viewpoints website. Here you're guaranteed to get reliable resources, but it is just a starting point. So I'm going to start here, but I'm not exactly sure about what my topic's going to be, so I'm going to browse issues first. Once I'm on here, I find that I like junk food, and I want to know what about junk food. And if I look at some featured viewpoints, I can see that one of the debates is that we should or should not sell junk food in schools. And I think that sounds like a good idea, so I'm going to click on the article, and I'm going to use it to do my research. So I'm going to make a copy of the whole article, and then I'm going to want to paste it into the Word document. Once it's in the Word document, so I've done step 1, make sure it's reliable. I'm good. Step 2, copy and paste it into Word. Step 3 is to get rid of the extra stuff, and then I'm going to change the margins. So going back into my Word document, I'm looking at what extra stuff. Here it says further readings. That could help me research, but as far as taking notes on it, I really don't need it. So I'm going to get rid of that. But I do want to keep this, my source citation. I definitely want to keep this in because that's what's going to go into my bibliography, and I don't want to lose that. The URL is not necessary unless you want to keep it, but I'm just going to get rid of it. I've gotten rid of the extras. I can probably get rid of that. And now I need to change my margins. So that's going to be under this tab, the page layout. And margins is all the way here on the left. I've already had a custom setting, but the first thing you're going to have to do is go down to the bottom where it says custom margins. And you've got top, bottom, left, and right. So you're going to change the top to 0.5 and the bottom to 0.5. And then you want the left and the right to each be 2 inches. It's going to look like a lot of space, but it's going to be good to write in. All right? Then I'm going to hit enter until I can get down to the next page. I don't get my next article confused with this article. So let's say I really don't want to stay on Mr. Paul's website. I didn't find a lot of information. So I wanted to Google junk food in schools. I'm looking at junk food in schools, and I'm looking at news for it from Fox News. This one's from Scholastic. That's probably reliable. But I found this one before. This is from NBC. It's about the First Lady's ban on junk food. And I know NBC is a reliable news source, so I'm good there. And I want to copy it. So as I can see, as I'm going down, I can already tell I'm getting a lot of stuff mixed up in this. So when I go to Word, I'm going to have a lot to get rid of. I'm at the top of my page, and I'm going to paste it in. I scroll back to the top, and I see there's a lot of junk in here. So I'm going to get rid of the advertisements, and I think this was some other junk that I don't need, a big picture, and I think we're good. But I also think that the font's kind of big, so I'm going to get this just a little bit smaller because I don't need it quite so big. Go back and change it. 12 should be good. And if I look, I've already got my margin set up, so I'm good to go there. Here's the thing that I don't want you to forget, though. Once you're off of this website, there's no guarantee that you're going to find it again necessarily. So you have to get the citation information now. And the best way to do that, as we've used before, is EasyBiz. And the first thing that they're going to ask you to do if you're citing a website is to get the actual link from the website and paste it in and see what comes up. They're going to tell you what they found, but then you're going to have to double check it. So it says the website title is NBC News. The article title is First Lady Proposes Ban on Junk Food Marketing in Schools. And the date that we accessed it is April 20th, 2014. But it doesn't give me all this other stuff, the publisher, the date it was published, and the author. So I'm going to click continue, and it's going to let me fill in those myself. So I'm just going to look again. The source is published originally on the website. The article title, I can probably get rid of this end part. And the contributors. I know I saw an author's name. So I'm going to go back, and there it is. It's Maggie Fox. So I'm going to type that in. Maggie Fox. Okay. I'm also going to see, there's no publisher because it's published by NBC, but I do know that there was a date. So that's right here at the bottom, February 25th, 2014. The 25th of February, 2014. And everything else looks good. Today's April 20th. That's when I'm accessing it. There's the URL. I'm good. So I'm going to create that citation. And I want to save it. So I'm going to copy it and paste it into my Word document. Put it at the bottom or the top, wherever it's good for you. And there I go. I have it saved. So again, reviewing. You want to make sure the first thing you do is you check that your source is reliable. You copy and paste that into Word. Get rid of all the extra stuff. Change your margins to 1/2 inch on the top and bottom and 2 inches on the left and right. And most importantly, please don't forget to get your bibliography information either from the bottom of the article or to create it yourself in EasyBib. Those are going to be the best two ways. Once you've done that, you may print and you can get started taking your notes to get your information. Good luck.